It's new Capenna draft time, and it starts now. I feel so unguarded when I give a random intro like that, but let's go. I'm in. Heck yes. Terrible time for a phone call. We are going to... this is a nice card, but it is 3 colors, and Pugnacious Pugilist is a much safer option. There's also the Citizen's Crowbar, which I think is just a little bit worse than the Pugilist. There's also Sizzling Soloist. I mean, it's really only between those cards. I am going to be trying to make bad cards work this stream, so we're going to have to be seeing how we can do that. Maybe Case the Joint plus milling the opponent, though there's not really any mill. This pack doesn't really have any like conventionally bad cards per se. Join the Meisters is a bit awkward. But I want to stay open so that when I see a bad card, I can dive in. Expendable Lackey is an interesting one that I feel like has so much potential. But I think Pugilist is a fine first pick. Red has some candidates for bad cards that we can maybe try out. Okay. This is one of the bad cards that I want to make work. How can I make this happen? I'm going to wheel this card, take Stimulus Package out of this pack, wheel the Capenna Express. And then use Capenna Express to power. This is so tough. Whoa! Thank you so much, Luca, with the raid. Thank you, thank you. Today we're making bad cards work, so we're throwing conventional draft strategy out the window. Welcome in, everybody. I think this card's kind of a bad card that I want to try making work. Heyo! Big raiding party. I think Stimulus Package is like one of those cards that's bad that I want to make work the most, and so we're going to take it here over like conventionally better cards. Well, no, Pugilist was my first pick. There wasn't any bad cards in the first pack. The first pack didn't have any bad cards for me to take. Yeah, Pugilist is horrible. Treasure. Oh my gosh, we're doing the treasure thing. This is what I've dreamed of. Oh my gosh. There's Security Rocks. There's also Glittermonger. This isn't really a bad card. Let's see. This card is actually bad. Stimulus plus Glittermonger. I kind of just want to take Glittermonger. I also kind of want to take Big Score. Because Big Score is a card I have not played yet in this set. Thanks, Luca. Man, Luca is such a legend. I need to have him on as a guest again. Gosh, there's Security Rocks. There's Big Score. Security Rocks is a good card, though. But, like, you gotta have some good cards in your bad cards deck. And I want to wheel one of these cards. I'm going to take the rocks and just go for the full-on treasure. Because I'm going to try to cast it for the alternate cost, which I don't think it happens very much. And now I can take Big Score, but there's also Jet Move Fixer and Glittermonger. Man, I really want to get these Glittermongers back. Man, I'm getting all of the, like, payoffs for treasure at the same time as the treasure themselves. I think I'm going to wheel some of these bad cards, chat. Yes. Glittering Stockpile, the perfect combo with the Jetmir's Fixer. The Dream. This is a bad card. I know I'm, wow, we got a bunch of new follows. Oh my gosh. We just got 4 new follows? Thank you so much, folks. Stockpile is a treasure, so every time, you can get a counter on this thing every turn. This card's also terrible. Holy heck, is this card bad. I don't know how we would go about making it work. Oh my gosh, more follows. We're getting closer and closer to 5,000 followers. And the massive raid is going to help us get there. We can get there today. 60 followers. It's not that many follows. I mean, it's an insane number of follows, but we can do it. We're going to take the Glittering Stockpile here. Ho ho ho! Capenna Express! Oh, it'll wheel, I believe. We're going to take Fixer again. We're going full out on treasures. We're going to take the Glittering Stockpiles to work with it. We're going to take Capenna Expresses. And here, we'll just take a 2-drop, I guess, for now. 250 viewers? Heck yes. I earned each and every one of those viewers by getting rated by my amigo in content, Luca. Okay. I think Light 'em Up is the worst card, but we'll just take a 2-drop here just so we have some basis here. Goldhound, my favorite bad card. There's Riveteer's Overlook, but it looks like we're just going straight red-green, so we won't need it. Goldhound is definitely a bad card that I want to try and make work. We'll take this land just in case we want to splash, but it looks like we're going to be just straight red-green. We don't need these other cards. Oh, which one do we want? I think Glittermonger. The land is great, don't get me wrong, but we want the treasure. And the Capenna Express. Oh, man. Passing a land like this hurts me. Like, physically painful, almost. Yes, big score came back. Huge. Yes. We're doing it. The red-green land, when you're playing red-green and you take a Glittermonger over it, is just like, ugh, stab wound. Pain! But I've already made enough exceptions to my take only bad cards rule by taking Security Rocks and Jetmir's Fixers and stuff. And, like, it must be done, chat. It must be done. It's not a meme, Plants. I just thought it would be fun to try and make specifically New Capenna Express work, and then I can keep passing New Capenna Express. Before the stream, I was like, New Capenna Express? Oh, another Glittermonger? Sign me up. And then we'll get the New Capenna Express to come back. The Zeator's Envoy would have been too good, so we had to take Pugnacious Pugilist instead. Also, it was a 3-color card, and I wanted to leave myself open. Okay. Was it the last pick that had the Capenna Express? Man, we're not going to get any Capenna Expresses now. It's so sad. Let's take this extra moment to thank all of the new followers. X Tiao Zin, Ganda Games, Pink Pants, Pedro Magic. Oh, yes! The definition of bad card. Exactly what we were looking for. 4 mana, 6/6. The new Capenna Express coming back. Oh, and the perfect treasure rare. Let's go. Are there any other bad cards we could try to run here? No, not really. These all cards. I mean, this card's really bad. But we are going to just take this perfect card for our deck and then play 4-drop Tribal for now. This card's looking good for ramping us out. Gosh, I've got to thank a bunch of follows. Oh, wow. We're going to wheel Glittering Stockpile, so I'm just going to take Jewel Thief for now and then wheel the stockpile. Okay, and then we're going to wheel Goldhound. I mean, we still need some good card to help make these bad cards work. That's what I'm going to tell myself. Feels like exactly. That's why we need this Jewel Thieves, so we can cast all of our 4-drops on time. Okay. Let's thank the followers. I already thanked Ganda Games and Pink Pants, Pedro Magic and Beer, Genesis MTG, Nanuma Nama Namja, 98, T Squeezy, HHP HHK, or Zerlik, and Moon Goose Dog. Oh my gosh. This card is just disgustingly broken. Like, I don't understand this card being printed. It's just so good. We could take Rocco just to try and ramp out something. We have a lot of 4-drops here, but I believe. Just keep taking Glittermongers. It'll all work out. Let's get ready to rumble. When we draw our stimulus package, it's going to be amazing. I hope we wheel the Glittering Stockpile. We have so many 4-drops. And we're going to play all of them. We have 8 4-drops. What is this curve? This is the curve of champions. I think Freelane's Muscle is like a, in my experience at least, it's like a 5-mana 8/8. Okay. Maybe we just splash this with all of our treasures. This curve is sus. Of course it's sus. Pick 7 Inspiring Overseer. Cement Shoes. Oh, Cement Shoes is going to wheel, though. We can get that one later. Scuttling Butler. Multicolored permanents. Multicolor, multicolor, multicolor. Most Wanted is also a bad card. Ooh, which one? Ooh, this one makes treasures. We're just playing Public Enemies straight up because it's bad. I don't think that really fits within the realm of the challenge. But I'll consider it. I could have taken Halo Scarab. But I kind of like Public Enemy, just putting it on a Glittermonger, making my opponents attack me all out every turn. We're really going for this treasure strategy, so I'm really hopeful that we can get another stimulus package or way to spend the treasure. Let's go. We got another stockpile. Huge. Works great with the Jetmir's fixers, as they say. Maybe we can get another Capenna Express. Goldhound came back. Perfect, perfect. Magician also makes a treasure, but Goldhound is conventionally just a worse card. So here's our... I mean, we're not going to play Public Enemy. Who are we kidding? Currently, we're sitting on a very interesting deck, and now we just have to make tweaks and improvements and get more niche cards. We have a 2-pack deck here, is what I'm trying to say. We don't even need a 3rd pack. This deck is too good. All we need is pack 3 to be glorious. Oh, it's too perfect. It's literally the perfect card. Oh my gosh. If I'm saying I'm going to do a play bad cards challenge, but I don't have any 3-color cards. With exactly 3 colors. Is it too late to get there? I have 1 3-color card. What else would I take out of this pack? Like Gilded Pinions. Magician. Like, we gotta do it. Easy. We already have 3 Glittermongers. It'll wheel. You never know. People sometimes just take the mythics to build their collection. Just take all the 3-color cards in this pack. Exactly. I mean, sure, I'm passing up on a Strangle. And my deck already has enough cards. So I'm probably just not going to play the meeting. If I'd opened this pack on pick one, I think I could have gone for it. Man, I just have to do it, though. This is the one time. This is a mythic rare. This is the only deck I'm ever going to have that can possibly do it. What? Why am I getting past Urabrask? Pick 3. Well, that's not a particularly difficult pick. There's no tricolor card in this pack, so I'll just take a 2-drop. There's a Pugilist. There's also Spars Educators. Okay, I will take the land here now. And hopefully wheel that guy. I don't think we're going to win the game when we cast this, but I think we're going to get to cast. Another Goldhound. Yeah, we're not going to get there on... Okay, we have 4 tricolor cards. 5 if we want to just jam Rocco. 6. I think we're going to get some wins, chat. I'm memeing too hard. Well, I can always just change the deck games 2 and 3. or like after round 1. But like, you know, it's gonna be amazing when I cast this card and hit 2 spells off of it. Oh my gosh, I can use Rocco's ability to cast. Oh my gosh, you're right. Brass Knuckles is pretty bad. I'm not really maximizing it though. Well, I'm not gonna play it anyway. Yes, big score, huge. Yes, last pick, Glittermonger. Oh my gosh, this is the perfect deck. Okay, we have some difficult cuts to make. Some tough, tough choices. Wrecking Crew is just a boring card. We don't want to just cut all of our good cards. Red, black, land in, right, because I have crew captain. Good call, good call. Nine, 10, 11. Cut 2 Glittermongers. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Only cast exactly 3 mana. Cut 7 stockpiles. 4-drop slot. My 4-drop slot is stacked. It's actually unreal. Okay, we have some tough choices to make. What do I cut? What do I cut? What do I cut? It's so tough. Because I want to keep all of my 4-drops. Because I'm going to ramp into them with Goldhound. Play a 50-card deck. That is an option. I still would like to win some games, though. 8, 9, 10, 11 4-drops. I'm just going to kind of put these cards into the tricolor package that I'm not really planning on casting outside of, like, getting my mythic. Rock's too good. It's not that I can't play good cards. It's that I play bad cards. And I have to keep my deck size small so I can actually hit the 3-color cards that I do have. Just lose the 3-color plan and go for the Treasure Bonanza. I'll try that for one of the matches. I'm gonna start with this build and then I'll switch it up. Maybe I have to just go 2 different builds. Cutting a Capenna Express feels like a betrayal. Looks so much better without the right pile. Don't worry, chat. I'll play at least one game without the Meeting of the Five, but the Meeting of the Five is going to be in for now. Okay, we'll try it like this for now. Actually. Try it like this for now for this first build. We want big scores so we can find our meeting of the 5 and get up to the mana to cast it. So yeah, we're going to build it like this for our first attempt, and then we're going to go full hog wild on the treasure theme at some point. But we're going to start with this one. Obviously make meeting of the 5 the art, and I will see you folks in the games. Before I get to the games, I just want to say thank you to all of the patrons who support my content at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. It is thanks to patrons that I'm able to make as many videos as I do, and it is also thanks to patrons that I'm able to innovate and experiment with new types of content. Next Patreon goal is to try starting a podcast. So when we get there, I'll be able to experiment with that format and medium for content. So if you're interested in helping me continue to make videos, if you're interested in new and exciting types of content, and if you're interested in exclusive rewards like access to my card-by-card tier list for new Capenna and every set in the future, and also bonus content like articles and videos and stuff of that nature, you can check it out at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. Even a couple bucks a month does go a long way, and I really do appreciate all of my patrons. Without further ado, though, let's get to the games. Welcome to round 1 on the draw. Slow hand, but our deck is incredibly slow, so we're going to keep it. We'll slowly power up our deck as we lose. But for now, we're going to just start with the greediest, craziest meme version and go from there. Heck yes, Jewel Thief. Prop up the entire economy of my draft on your thin shoulders. Mana screwed? Yes, they don't have another play. We can just cast Urabrask on turn 4. Oh, they do have a 2-drop. Joke's on you, buddy. My 3-drop destroys you. I'm ready for you, buddy. Come at me. Heck yes. You got nothing. That's right. I'm not above just using my Urabrask to win games. If I exile Meeting of the 5 off of Urabrask, I'm going to be so sad. So they don't have a combat trick. Yes, nice, nice. I'm gonna put Rakish Revelers onto my guy here. Wow, warm welcome again. Maybe they won't have a land. Ah! Okay, they do have a land. Four, five, six, 7. I'm ready for the... Oh, nice. They lose their 6-drop. Oh, no, they're going to play it. Are they going to destroy my stockpile? They are. No, my beautiful stockpile. Sad day. Nice. Finally, I had to land off it. I think we're in okay shape here. They're going to get to play their guy, though. I have to keep my life total high while also keeping my threats around. Easy double block there. But I have to trade off my Urabrask is the question. So I just take 6 here. Do something like that. Then they have 1, 4. They have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm at 7. I think this thing making 2 blockers will be enough. I'm gonna chump this. Nice. Huge. Of course, they top deck a 6-drop. Why wouldn't they? Are we going to cast Meeting of the 5 in our first game? Probably. Will be enough to win. Hopefully. What can Rocco get that's good? I think my current strategy... I don't even know how I win from here. No! I needed that stimulus package. could have got another Glittermonger. I think getting a Jet Moose Fixer is nice, though. And I wanted to shuffle my library. Gosh darn it, they just never miss. They always hit. If I play Meeting of the Five, I just am suiciding here? Must bite the bullet. I'm gonna deck myself. I'm gonna have to suicide in this Urabrask. How many mages attendants are there in the world? The mages only need so many attendants. Oh, I tapped badly. Whoops. I needed to leave open. I thought this could tap for, I messed it up. I needed to leave a green up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers, and they have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 attackers. Which is a mild yikes. I only have to use 1 treasure to cast it. I'm going to lose this game. We're just scouting out the opponent. I need stimulus package way earlier in the game if I'm going to have a chance. Also, then not to draw spells literally every turn, it feels like. Their deck is really sick. So for game 2, I think I'm going to get rid of the combo because I need ways to actually win. I think I'm dead. Okay, we're dead. Okay, opponent. I see how it is. You're going to play hardball. You also have an infinite number of 1/1s, so... Yeah, we could probably sacrifice it with treasures if we need to. So we have 17 lands. Let's try this version of the deck. Try to get this one rolling. Could play Most Wanted. Could play Wrecking Crew. Nice. Cutesy little opener here. Nice. Goldhound coming in, reporting for duty. Another turn 4 Urabrask incoming. Let's go. We're going to win a game. We're crushing them, chat. Glittering stockpile ramp, too good. Of course, they hit a land. Always hitting land. They probably have Fleetwood Dancer. Nope, Celebrity Fencer, sure. I make 2 treasures. Let's go. The treasure is coming! Let's go! I hate Mage's Attendant with a passion that I don't know if I can ever overcome. They're attacking? Why? How are they still attacking? Yes. The Jewel Thief shall fuel me. Okay, so Urbrask has kind of done his job here, I think. I'm going to let him trade off so I can keep attacking with all my guys. Let's go! We get a game win. We're the best. I wish I had a way to punish 1 toughness creatures. Oh, they have so many of this stupid 3/2. I don't have any removal because I was just taking my treasure cards over the removal. So I just can't kill anything. No, I need to decide in my blue card. It was the perfect chance. Forcing all of their stupid 3/2s to attack into my 4/5s. Oh my gosh, I should have done it. It would have been beautiful. It would have been truly glorious. Holy heck. Dang, I'll remember that for next time, because I think that actually is sick tech. Yes, the Capenna Express! All aboard! No! Three, 2? No, they don't have one. That is a shock to me. They could have the untap trick. Yes, we got that out of their hand early. Perfect. They're not going to be using it to punch through my Jewel Thief now. This is much better for me. I don't even have to use my treasure to crew this. I can just crew it normally because I have a 3-power creature. Hard fought. This is the definition of like a hard fought game right here. Yep, Civil Servant. You can't get through my 6/6, can you, bud? Can you? You already used your combat trick. Ha 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 ha! Yes! Glittermonger? We have the combo. Are they going to use their Citizen's Crowbar to kill my Capenna Express? Oh my gosh, please do that. Please! That would be so good for me. It would be so good. Yes, do it. Feel the force. The anger. Oh, man. Yes! We're saved! We're saved. The Capenna Express died so that the stimulus package might live. It's almost a metaphor for the fact that we are using our all of our finances, killing public transport to get us a stimulus. I'm sorry, that's just a joke. I'm not making comments on the real world here. Let's hope that they kill our jewel thief. Dang, they did not. Well, that's probably okay for us. Okay, we're doing our best here. Pugilist is going to be a house. No, we don't have removal for that. Yikes. Gosh. Oh, it's so close. No, 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 no. Paragon, don't do it to me. They only have one red mana, so they can only put one counter on it a turn. Yep. I'm so dead. Hmm. We were just slightly too slow. Oh, we were so close. They just had their flyer and we don't have any interaction. No. Could we have done something? We could have sided in something else, maybe. Some anti-flyer tech. Oh, man. We were so close to getting the win. Oh, we were so close. We were one turn off, I think. Gosh, we were so close, chat. We were so close. Oh, man, that's sad. We were so close. Well, gotta get back up and try again. If we get a single win with this deck, it'll be a job well done. Okay, let's join the queue again. Thanks, Donton Passato for the follow, and Mugawar MTG for the follow, and Ratty30 for the follow. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. We were so close. We have too many 4-drops, but I don't know which ones to cut. I kind of want to keep all the Glittermongers. Maybe we just cut some of the big scores for some cheaper stuff. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, I haven't been seeing chat. All of the messages were glitched out. Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, no, I haven't been seeing messages forever. I'm going to have to scroll back up. Okay, we're going to keep this hand. I'm just going to have to scroll through manually. The last message I saw was, good luck, you will need it. Redefine victory and you can win with bad cards. I don't believe. We are playing red green, nothing to see here. Too many 3-color draws already. Green white can't kill Urabrask. Hitting mana, so drawing 2 cards a turn works nicely. Oh no. We double blocked the 4/4 so we wouldn't take trample damage. We needed Public Enemy. I need to decide that in. You were right. Hey, Pabbly boy. I am going for some crazy strats today, so... Ooh, I caught back up on chat. Sorry that I didn't read those, chat. Game 1 was not as fun for me as it was for you, I'll say that much. Even though I drew Urabrask like every game, it was not enough. In the end. Give me a land. Give me an L-A-N-D. Land, land, land. How'd you guess this deck has meeting at the 5-minute? Nobody guesses that. You were exploring the studio space. Really explore the space. I need more cowbell. Man, they're playing a bunch of, like, creatures that can't attack, like, 1-power flyers. Oh, that was bad. Not hitting a land was just really bad. I could have just left the 1/4 up and then not cast Dual Thief. That was not useful. Yeah, this was bad. Because now I just take 3 unnecessarily. Oh, we're gonna lose because our deck doesn't have any interaction. Why would it kill my treasure stockpile? I thought it was going to tap it and sack... Oh my gosh. Why is that the default? Well, I guess we know now. But geez, I cannot believe that is how it goes. That's so cruel. It just gets rid of my glittering stockpile. Man, we're gonna lose to flyers again. Just losing to flyers every round. I just need to play my broken wings in the main deck. It's the only thing that's... I mean, my deck has no kill spells at all. But yes, we just never get any time to do anything because they just kill us with flyers. Oh, man. And Wrecking Crew. We need to just put it in the deck. I'm begging you, deck. I'm begging you. I have 3 lands, 20 cards in. Did I not make a treasure that turn? I didn't. I'm just dead anyway because they have a flyer. I'm just gonna concede this game and go to the next one so I can add my anti-flyer tech. I just can't. I literally can't beat a 2/2 flyer if they play it on turn 3. Gosh. Let's try it. Bring in our anti-flyer tech. Okay. Finally. Anti-flyer tech. Let's go. Pugilist is too good not to be played. It's sad to see it on the sidelines, gotta be said. Well, I would have been tapping the stockpile and sacking a treasure instead of stacking the stockpile. I don't know if it's the most mana efficient thing. Just the fact that it chose to stack the stockpile was really weird. To me, at least. So they have to discard a spell, so my Ognus can't just keep attacking them. I'm so glad you liked it, Small Sam. Oh, man, why do they always have flyers? Rocco. Rocco, my friend. I have a job for you. You must find my 5/5 Trampler. It is your only mission. I mean, my 4/5 reach creature. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm slightly off still. But Rocco, keep that plan in mind. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5, 6, 7 if I leave that plan, and then I'll have 8 for next turn. So I can do this. Attack? Nah. Ground creatures I can deal with all day long. Oh gosh, Duskmangler. Yikes. No, the 5 goes to the bottom. Sad day. Sure. Oh my gosh. Do they not have removal? Wrecking Crew, please. Yes! Wrecking Crew is my savior. I'm making 2 1/1s a turn, but I'm keeping them in treasure form right now. No, they have murder. No, they have murder. Oh my gosh. I'm winning. I'm winning, chat. Because I don't want to burn my treasure, I'm going to do it the slow and safe way to just keep as many 1/1s as possible. No! It shall go to the top. As it must. This is a fine trade, I think. Because it just means that when I'm going wide with my tokens, they'll have one less. I'll have one less thing to worry about. Man, I literally live at 1 right now. Knife's edge stuff here. Okay. We're gonna have 10 creatures and they're gonna have 4. So I think we make all of our... We convert them this turn. Maybe next turn. Yeah, Fixer is going to be giant. I can put 8 counters on him. This is so close. Wrecking Crew saving my bacon. I'm at a functional 1 life right now, pretty much. Oh my gosh, they only have 3 blockers. Okay, now they have 4. So they're at a functional 21. Gosh, if they find any interaction, I die. It's so close. No, I've almost got enough treasure to make an army that I need. Please. Please, Wrecking Crew. Please. We've got our glittermongers. They're working so hard selling these silks. No. Oh, it's so funny. I'm glad I wasn't converting all of them. They could have won. They could have attacked with both. I can't block the Obscure Initiate. So if they attack with both their flyers... then they attack with both of them again. They had no cards in hand. No! 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 Pain! Well, they got like, I mean, they were going to draw interaction eventually. Not all decks are like mine that just have nothing for interaction. Gosh, I just want to cast Meeting of the Five once. We're going to change up our strategy just to enable that. And by that, I mean changing up our strategy. We're going to put all the big scores in. I guess we kind of already have it maximized for that. We have to play this guy, though. Cut a Glittermonger. Oh, hey, JM Harkins. It's funny because all of my opponents are coming into the stream today, and they don't realize that I'm... Why are we not playing... What am I supposed to cut for it, objects? We don't have room. Why are we... The real question is, why are we not playing the absurd 5-drop Rhino that just wins the game on its own? It's because our whole goal is to either assemble a stimulus package combo or to win by casting Meeting of the Five. That's literally what this deck is built to do. We're built to cast Meeting of the Five. This deck is really fun. Even though I lose, it doesn't matter because the fun had along the way is the real gift. Oh, the combo! Let's go! And they're playing... Okay, they probably have flyers, let's be real. But we have the combo. The combo! It's funny because everyone that comes into the stream is like, why does your deck suck? And I'm like, well, listen here, buddy. I'm not in the taking damage for free market here. I'm in the trading off my guy market. Land. Oh, this deck is hilarious. We're gonna get... We've won one game, which is honestly pretty impressive. We have yet to cast Meeting of the Five, though, which is all that really matters. We've got the stimulus package. Arduino, thank you for the follow. Though I must say, Arduino's traumatized me. No! We'll never kill the gorilla! We just lose! We can't possibly win! No! Oh, well, on that note, they got rid of their creature, too, so... Let's go. You think I can kill Lagrella, buddy? Do you think that's ever happening? No. No, it's not. This maybe means they'll give me back my Glittermonger later, but they'll get a 5/5 Jewel Thief. So Lagrella's probably just going to hit me. Pugilist is better than Crew Captain. It's 100% better than Crew Captain. But if I cast Meeting of the Five... They did Lagrella Thief before attack. Hi. Thank you so much, Potato Skis, for the subscription. 16 months. I really appreciate it. Pugilist is better than the Crew Captain, but I can't cast Pugilist off of Meeting of the Five. Chat. Stay with me here, chat. Stay with me. They did Lagrella Thief before the attack, but it wouldn't have mattered because I had a 1/4 that could block it. So if they attacked, I would have blocked. Okay, resolves. We're gonna use this mana to cast our Wrecking Crew. It looks like they're out of gas. Let's go! We're in the market here. Land, let's go. We don't even need to bird treasures. Heck yes, Wrecking Crew. Wrecking Crew is my savior. Patron Saint Wrecking Crew. The one true king, Wrecking Crew. Yes! Wait, they're gonna give me back my Glittermonger? Let's go! Wrecking Crew stabilization! Okay. Time to Rocco it up. Please don't counter. Please. I need my Urabask to have any chance of winning. Please. No! Don't you dare! Please! Yes. Urabask to the rescue! Oh my gosh. Huge! The Heretic Praetor is here! Oh, man. It's a thing of beauty. This is a content deck. I'm farming the content. I'm gonna win this game. I'm gonna be up a game. I can win a match. We can do it, chat. Do you believe? Oh my god. Any card that has recurring value is so bad for me. Because I took, like, Meeting of the Five over a Strangle, so I have no interaction. They're out of juice, maybe? Oh my gosh. Yes! Big score. Huge. I'm gonna ditch the land. Nice. I have the mana to cast Meeting of the Five. Now I just have to draw it. That's all I need. It's funny though, because when I cast it, I'm not even gonna win. It's just a like achievement. It's like you can. It's like in one of those like Steam games when it has the achievements, and you're like, wow, you can probably count on like one hand the number of people that have cast X card. Wow, Metamorphosis. They can cast it on their Grifter. Why would you cast it on that guy? I don't understand. Makes no sense. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Yes, we need to cast it so we can be better than Small Sam. Charge! Crew Captain! Our opponent does not know how Indestructible works. Let's go! Okay, chat. I want you to vote in the comments now if you think we're going to win this match right now. Do you believe? Are you a believer or are you against us? We are currently 0-2, Arduino. We have won a game, though. Where's the prediction at? Why do you want to sacrifice the stockpile? You're a mad lad. Small Sam believes. Aw, Skeep doesn't. Barbastrown believes. Sindar believes. Let's go. We've got some believers. Fire! Furlin Bando, thanks for the follow. Let's go. We're doing some damage. Our opponent's life total is slowly dwindling. We still have the ability to cast Meeting of the Five. Put Sagat in Connect. Thank you for the follow. They also have Glittermonger. Wow. I have to be careful about sacking my lands. I need to be able to cast particular spell when I draw it, but I can use the stockpile to help me with that. They killed my Urabrask, I'm just remembering. Like, where did my Urabrask go? Oh, right, they prize fought it. I can big score, get rid of this forest, get 2 more treasures. Let's attack with these guys first. That way, if I find a Glittermonger, I can get that into play. Opponent is roping. I don't want them to rope out because I want to be able to cast my sweet cards. Oh no, please don't rope. Oh no. Please. Opponent, please. Gosh, Talking Goat D&D. Thank you for the follow. Dungeons & Dragons is a sick game. I've always wished that there was some way to, like, play Dungeons & Dragons online and stream it. I mean, never mind. That sounded stupid. I mean, like, as like a... Just like a MTG Arenas type game. Obviously, you can talk to your friends online and play it. And people do that all the time. But, like... Just feels good. Yeah. You get what I mean, I'm sure. Maybe. Maybe not. Obviously, Critical Role is, like, incredibly successful at doing that. Thank you, Barbastrom. This deck is not that bad. You can get 4 wins with no problem. Well, I am playing best of 1, so 4 wins would be literally impossible. But I respect it and I appreciate it. Yes! We're getting back our Glittermonger. Sure, they get a 5/5 Jewel Thief, but... we get our Glittermonger back, which is huge. Doing this now in case I draw a land that I want to play or something. Ognus, eh? We only have 16 cards left in the deck, which means Meeting of the 5 is going to kill us if we draw it. Which is kind of funny. We go. No, it goes to your graveyard. No! Ognus is just pretty solid on its own. Yes! I think we got him right where we want him. Our Jetmir's Fixer is going to take this game over. Oh, I can't quite make it a 7/7. Slight change of plan. Double block there, double block there. See if Upstart gives us something. Another fixer, perfect. And we know that Meeting of the Five is still in here somewhere. We have to cast Meeting of the Five and then somehow still win the game. It's crazy. We have so many treasures. It's awesome. We're gonna win this game. It's amazing. Meeting of the Five is in here somewhere. Meeting of the Five. We know it's in like the top 8 too. Treasure! Gimme a man after midnight. Won't somebody help me take this treasure away? I don't think Glittermonger is necessarily that good. This may be the worst double block I've ever seen. Yes! We won the game! Oh man, chat. Okay, for those who are just tuning in, here is the deck. We still need to cast Meeting of the Five. Oh man, we're gonna do it, I believe. This is not sealed. Meeting was gonna kill us, but we would have to cast it anyway. Let's go! We're doing the same. We're running it back. Also, let's just take a moment to say thank you to Wrecking Crew, our patron saint. Wrecking Crew, amazing. Oh my gosh. Fix curve a bit. There's nothing to fix, Simdar. Our deck is perfect the way it is. There's no necessary changes, clearly. We're running all of the treasure generators so we can cast our Meeting of the Five. Except we did cut one of the treasure generators for a Wrecking Crew. Heck yes. Keep it. Run it. What a hand. 3 mountains, Rocco, Urabask. We're totally gonna lose this game. This game is already looking really doomed. Oh my gosh. Yes! Our 2-drop. Now we just need a forest. Forest. Thank you, Small Sam. I'm having a lot of fun. Yes! I am the greatest drafter. We are going to do it. I don't see Meeting of the Five yet, but we have to cast it. It's in the deck. This is the only chance. Oh my gosh, just perfection. We're going to get to cast Urabask on turn 4. I don't know which is going to be better, winning a match or casting Meeting of the Five. Oh my gosh. Never didn't have it. Remember when we kept a hand that had 3 mountains and nothing to do until turn 4 if we drew a forest? I remember. Now look at us. Our opponent hasn't done anything and we're just cruising. Oh my gosh. The devastation. The devastation. I think winning a match, we can just say Meeting of the Five was in our deck when we won a match. We don't have to necessarily just do it instantly, you know. We can just know that they're in trouble here. Oh yeah, they're gonna concede. We're gonna win. Oh my gosh, we didn't cast Meeting of the Five, but oh my gosh, Mr. Arbor, thanks for the follow. Speakeasy server. Oh my gosh. Glittermonger, where's Meeting of the Five? No. I don't have games. I don't have 17 lands on right now. Oh my gosh, we're gonna win! Oh my gosh. And this is also one of my most viewed streams, which is amazing. If I draw it right now, I'll be able to cast it. If I top deck Meeting of the Five. Or draw it off of Urbask. Please don't concede, opponent. At least give me a chance to top deck it. I have 2 and 28, because I can flip it off Urbask too, because I can sack this for whatever color I need. Use my 2 treasures. Please, opponent. Please. Princess Bride moment. And he looked at me and he said, please, I want to live. And I said, oh, good night, Wesley. Good work. Almost like I kill you in the morning. Rocco to get the 4-2 haste. Oh, I can win this game. But, oh, if I cast Meeting of the Five, I can use the 10 mana to cast Rocco. Oh my gosh. No, opponent is roping. Oh, no. No. Actually, that means that they probably aren't going to concede. They'll just give us an extra top deck. Oh my gosh. I really want to be Meeting of the Five. Summon it, chat. We need to summon. Meeting of the Five. Meeting of the Five. The dream. Please, opponent. Please. It's enough to know that I could cast Meeting of the Five, play Rocco, get our patron saint Wrecking Crew off of the X. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We're gonna win a match. I had a deck that I tried my hardest to win, and I only won 1 match. I'm sure many people have had this experience as well. Like, I've gotten 1-win matches with decks that felt amazing. Opponent is increasing the tension. I really hope the game doesn't auto-concede them. No, please, I want to know. I need to know. No. Well, let's just believe that the card we needed was under there. Meeting of the Five, Meeting of the Five, Meeting of the Five. No, I see a bunch of gold cards, but neither of them is Meeting of the Five. We're going to give ourselves another shot. They're totally dead. They're probably just going to time out and it's going to concede. But I want them to just play through their turn so I can give myself an extra 2 draw steps. Oh, we're so close. Oh, pain. Oh, man. Oh, man. They're probably just going to concede it now. Now opponent draws Wrath. If they draw Wrath, we still win. Zeladonio. Because we have Rocco, and Rocco can get our crew captain, which we still have in our deck, which is a 4-2 haste. So even if they have a Wrath, which they almost definitely don't, we still win. Why didn't win last turn? I was trying to give myself a chance to draw Meeting of the Five, an extra shot, in case that they just take their turn quickly, which I guess in retrospect was bad. But... oh, right. You told me to lock that behind you. Didn't lock the door. I know you told me to lock it, and I internalized that, and then I didn't do it. I put my own safety on the line. Partly because when you said lock the door, my first thought was, if I lock the door, how will you get back in?
Yeah, but I was like, I could not.
Oh my gosh, we did it. We did it, chat. We got a win with this deck. We just took them down, honestly. It was really just a demolition, straight up 2-0.
Most ridiculous store I've ever gone to. I pull up, I get...
Okay, so what did we learn today, chat? We learned that meeting of the five is an elusive and kind of like the stag that gets chased in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, or in King Arthur. It is elusive and it is epic. And we managed to go 1 and 2 with this sweet deck. Urabask, we got it by like pick 3, absolutely clutch. Wrecking Crew, the patron saint of the deck. We went with the big scores to try and dig for stuff. I mean, Stimulus Package was kind of insane some games. And yeah, Glittering Stockpile, kind of cute with Jetmuse Fixer. Jetmuse Fixer becoming a million was amazing. And if you made it all the way to the end of this video, let me know you made it all the way to the end on YouTube by leaving hashtag hashtag got there, because really this deck was super sweet. Or hashtag almost meeting the 5. Hashtag first in line to meet the 5, but then Disneyland closes. Which is a long hashtag. But yeah, also hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Support my work on Patreon if you do enjoy. And yeah, you can find the Twitch stream, the Discord, all of that stuff linked in the description down below. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.